Alright, so replacing the battery, what we're gonna focus on first is on this bolt right here. This is one of them. And this, we're gonna try to loosen this one up. And also to be able to remove this one, you will have to press here. And you see it has a little thing right here. This little thing right here. And it goes in there. It clips. So you just pull it up. And then it has another one right here too. This one you just have to go like this. And you see that's how it clicks back on. So just make sure it clicks back on and you just push it like this and pull it up. Then it has another one right there. So you have to pull to the left and that's how it comes off. That's how you snap it back on. And then what you do, after you take this one off and then you take this one off, then you push to the left. And that's how you get this one to get loose from it. And this little hook right here is grabbing from the back of the battery. And for me to be able to show you better, I'm gonna take this off, which is you pull this to this side, you pull this one to the left, and then you have to press here, let it go, this one, and then you're able to just pull this up like this. You lift it up, don't pull it out yet, you grab from here and that's how you pull it out. Just set it up to the side. Now we have more space to be able to see the clip here on the bottom that I was showing you earlier. See on the back, you see it's grabbing from there. So that's how it gets loose. That's how you snap it back on. So whenever you put the new battery on, make sure that it's getting the clip from the battery, and then just put it back on like that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lose this bolt right here on this terminal. And then we're gonna lose this one right here. This is the negative side, and this is the positive side. So, just so you guys have a reminder, but first, before doing that, I'm gonna start loosening this bolt right here to take off this clamp that is holding the battery in place, so it won't move. So okay, so for this bolt right here, we're going to have to use 12 millimeter and an extension, just one extension. Make sure that it doesn't fall off, so try to grab it with your fingers before it comes off. Keep your bolts together. And now we can remove this bracket right here. We're gonna put it over here. Make sure you put it together with the bolts. And now we're going to start loosening this one and this one. And for that, I'm going to use 10 millimeter. I use this small extension. And you can either run it like this. You can also take it off put it just like that. Yeah, that's the one not to do. But it fits there, you see? You can still take it off without any extension. And on this side also, you can do the same thing. And just make sure that you don't drop your tools like I just did, that one. All you have to do is get one of these with a magnet on, and you should be able to get your tool back. Now we're just gonna loosen them up a little bit and pull them up. Don't let the negative touch nothing. Just set them up to the side for the moment. Just don't let it touch that again. And on this side, don't start moving this. If you don't loosen this up really good, you don't have to take it all the way out. Don't try to start moving this, trying to take it out, and then you forget to take this clip off. Never forget to take this clip off, or you can break the whole thing. So just make sure that the clip is off, that it's lift. And now you can wiggle it a little bit and try to bring it up. Now if it doesn't come up, it's because something else is grabbing it. Just don't try to force this. So once you check that you have everything loose, there's nothing grabbing even here on the back, which nothing is, just keep wiggling a little bit. Don't force it from up here, never. I'm wiggling it from here, but I'm pulling up from this side only because this is the strongest side. And then you wiggle it a little bit. I'm pulling up like this with my fingers. Now this, I'm not pulling it up. I'm not pushing up this at all. I'm just wiggling it side to side, but I am pushing up with these two fingers up, you see? And that's why it came off that easy. Now you just set it, make sure that this bolt right here doesn't come off all the way. Tighten it up a little bit. That way it doesn't come off, because you're about to put this thing to the side and you don't want it to fall off if you took it too much out. Now this one, we're just gonna stick it right there. You see? You see? Right there. Just stick it right there, and that way it's not gonna move forward. So now basically, you see, that one just jumped back. That's what happens with this cable. They end up jumping back. So just make sure that you put them somewhere. What you don't want this is touching direct. You can touch plastic, but you don't want it touching directly to the car here on this side, and then this jumps back on this, and it's providing power, and it's just gonna be a mess. So you really want to make sure that you have these things right on the side without coming back to the battery. Now I can move the battery easy. Probably this one is still on the way, so I'll just put it back there better. You see, I got a better stop right there. So I got this one on the side, I got this one right there that is not moving from there. Okay, I'm just gonna stick it a little bit more in there, maybe a little bit more up, and now I can move the whole battery. Now this is the time where you want to get your vacuum and just clean up stuff and pick up some stuff that is there. Clean up your area, make sure you don't touch nothing else. But this is a good time also to throw an inspection, especially on this side over here. We want to see that everything is good. This car so far has been working out great. I don't see any leaks, something severe happening. Okay, so this is the battery that I got from Walmart. This one right here. This is the battery that I got from Walmart. That's the one I'm about to put on. This is the one that he had. You see that the cranking amps on this one is 525, and on this one is a 680. This one is definitely a better battery, and that's what I'm about to put on. Putting this one, replacing it with that one. This one had a 1-year warranty, and it ended up lasting a good year and a half, almost 2. And I think it's still going, but where I live is getting too hot. And I think this battery is going to start failing soon. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to put this one. This one already served me really good. Okay, this is the positive side. Okay, so the battery goes this way. The terminals going that way. Positive on the left. And this one. If it has this, don't forget to remove this. You have to remove this. But new batteries comes with this. Comes one on this side and sometimes with one on this side. Now on this case, it comes with this on this side and with this one on this side, and it has these 2 little things right here, which they go here. That's how it's covered. So just make sure that you take them off. You'll have to put this back on, and then put this down. Now, some people say to put this one first, the positive, and then the negative. And I've heard other people put the negative and the positive first. Now, I'm just gonna put this one first. And then I'm gonna slide this one in too. All right, so once we have it like this, remember this clip? Don't forget about this clip. I can feel the edge there of the battery already. I can already feel the edge. You see that? A sharp edge here. That's where that is grabbing right there. If you leave it off the edge, it's not gonna grab. It's not gonna be good. It's coming off. Make sure that you are grabbing that edge right there. And then that's how you're gonna clip it. And now we're just gonna tighten this up and make sure that this one's sitting right. We're gonna start tightening this up too. Don't tighten it up yet all the way to the end. Now when you start tightening it up, you're gonna feel when you get there. You see, I'm just gonna do it with one finger right here. And I can already feel pressure on it. You see, I'm not putting too much pressure, you see? And I feel the pressure like, that's it. I don't have to go further than that. These parts are new. You don't have to do too much tightening on it. This one, you see, I want to push it a little bit more inside. And what you just heard right now was me pushing back the clip. So, you see, things like that happen. So you want to make sure that you put that clip back on. This is the reason that I took this cover off. So I could have more space here to work on. You see, I have enough space to be working here. So that's why I like taking that off. You see what's happening here is a little bit too much out, I feel. So it was like this. You don't want your battery terminal to sit like this, not even like this a little bit. You really want to sit it all the way down, even if you loosen up the bolt a little bit. Once you start tightening your last terminal, you gotta make sure that you're not touching nothing else around it. And now we just finished tightening it up. And there I'm already feeling a little bit of resistance. So I'll just leave it there because now I know it's not moving. So then, making sure that we have our clip on, making sure that everything is tight. This is tight. That doesn't feel loose. You start checking your stuff, checking your cables. Also, what you want to do, you take advantage to check on your fuses. You see these two right here. These are fuses. You see, these fuses don't look bad. They look fine. if I had any problems with these fuses, probably the car wouldn't turn on or something would be happening serious to it. So far they're working good. Now we're just gonna put this cover back on. And to put this cover back on, usually I just let it sit by itself. And you see, once it's sitting like that, I'll start with this one right here. And then I'll push it from here on the back a little bit. And that one got this side now. Once I feel that it has this side and this clip right here, then I feel good. And I just put that one there. This one sometimes doesn't want to stay. So what you want to do when it doesn't want to stay, like this one doesn't want to stay, it's because if it's like that, you just gotta push it inside from here. When it doesn't want to stay like that, you just gotta push it in right there, and you're helping it out not to come back up. Or you can also just bend it a little bit like this, push it in, and now it's gonna click better. It's gonna have a better grip. Okay, so now we grab our last thing to put on. This one. You gotta be careful not to just drop it down. You can lose it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit this first. We're gonna align it with the hole down there. Now if it doesn't align, like it's not happening here, see, I can't put it in. If this happens to you because you cannot put it in and the hole is not aligning, all you have to do when it's not aligning is just push the battery back. What happens is you can move the battery and now it's aligning with the hole. You see it right there, it's aligning with the hole. If we had it the other way, then it goes like this. So you push the battery back and now it's aligning with the hole. Now here's the bolt. Now the bolt, I just don't want to throw it there because if not, it's going to fall up somewhere. So I'm going to hold it like this and I'm going to bring it here. Or like this with your finger. And then you just you're supposed to just place it there. Or you can also do something like this. So you always gotta be careful. But what you want to do is just, because if I put it like this and I bring it down, it's just gonna fall. It's just gonna, if I put it like this, it's just gonna fall off. It's not gonna stay there, so I can hold it. So another trick us mechanic have is that we put something like this, put a piece of paper. I use this piece of bag and then you put it in there a little bit tight. Now it's not gonna fall. So now you can just go and just find a hole and just start screwing. If you feel it that it's going smooth like this, then you're good. But if you feel like it's holding you and not going, then you shouldn't continue. Pull back. But as you can see there, I was able to put it there. And now we just tighten it up. You don't have to put that much pressure when tightening these bolts. You just want enough. You just want enough pressure so you could hold it, and that's it. You see, you don't need that much. Never over tight your bolts. So we worked with this bolt right here. We worked with this one. The clip here, here, here. The other clip that he had back there under this, and the 10mm right here. That's all to be able to change this battery. Now we just got to slide this back on to put the cover. Now this will be a great time also to add some fuel if you need it. Just check out my other video how to do that. But that would be a great time to add fluids. When you slide this on, you got to do these 3 clips first. Always remember to do those 3 clips first. That's 2 there and 1 hidden right here on the back. You see how that one came out? You don't want that. You really want to put that one. Make sure that it's inside. Make sure that the other ones are inside also. Now that you feel that everything is inside, this area right here, you want it flat, and this one right here. So once you have that, now you can just clip this in. Careful, you don't want to break those clips. They're super fragile. So you saw how I pushed that one up? This is how you take it out. This is how you put it back on. Easy. And on this one, you don't want to damage these small holes on this. Remember this one, this one just slides from there, and that one same thing there, and then this one you stretch it a little bit, and that's how you slide it back in. Now you want to make sure they don't come out. Sometimes they do. This so far it looks good. Looks fine. And that is how you replace the battery for the CHR. Alright, so now that is connected, I'm just gonna open the switch. And everything seems to be working fine. Another thing I use is this little thing. I use it because I connect several things here, even to charge my phone. This red one is the fast charger on this one, and it has the other ones are regular. This one is the fast charger. This one is the most one that I use. But this box right here helps me out because I get a reading of the battery. Like right now is telling me the power of the battery. And how would you find out if your alternator is working? This should go up. So that's what we're gonna also check out. All right, the car turned on, perfect, with the battery. And now our power went up to 13.8. Feels like a healthy battery. Look at that. The car turned on faster, quicker. Feels great. Feels more power. You can see the CHR miles right there. And still running great. Still running beautiful. That is how you change the battery of the CHR.